Alright, good morning boys and girls. We got another job over here. So we've had, right down below here, they got some water damage for a few years. So we came and started feeding the lines. We found a disc sliced right through. We saw some holes and we saw some rebar. That's metal rebar going right through, so we can't get our camera any further. So we're gonna go with this bad boy right here. We love this. That grinds right through concrete. That's a Prupis metal grinder. Beast, it's a beast. So we're gonna go grind that out, and then once we're done, we're gonna continue our inspection to see how many holes we gotta fix in this pipe. So let's get going. All right, we're gonna send our video camera in, and then we're also gonna cool down with some water to make sure it doesn't heat up too much. All right, so right over there, the grinding head. And we're gonna start grinding. Look at the rust from the last job on here. I'm going to start with that water, and then eventually going to go put some water inside. I think we're almost done there. Just want to confirm. Work our way down. Almost there. Okay, I can see we're going into the wall of the pipe, and we're pretty much through. We'll probably just knock it down now. Knock it down. Maybe I'll just try to, with some force, push it down. I don't want to hit it too much. Maybe just a little bit of a tap. Let's see. Don't want to crack the grinding panel. Just a little bit of pressure. Okay. Felt like I was getting stuck there. Yeah, this is by far one of the worst pipes I've seen. This is absolutely incredible. I mean, look at that. What is that? How's that even possible? Three rebar going right through it. This is pretty sad, man. This is like so many pipes in this building. That's what's going on. Just money flying, money flying. I mean, obviously it's good for me, but it just hurts my heart, you know? Like, you know, there's plenty of work to do without crazy scenarios like this. This is insane. No one takes pride in their work anymore, huh? All right, so we're gonna basically bring, I thought I was gonna do patches today, but I don't know about that. I think we gotta do some more camera work in other pipes in the building and give a report to them to decide we're gonna do spot repairs or we're gonna do a sleeve, you know, what are we gonna do? And 30 meters down, we're gonna bring a robot in because that's good for 20 meters. I wouldn't go 30 meters on this guy. Trying to grind a rebar, that might not be such a good idea. So, all right, let's keep going. All right, I just did a calculation. Calculations. I did a video of the entire pipe up to those 3 bars. I couldn't go any farther. 26 holes, or 27 holes. One of those is a disc that would just cut right through the pipe. 5 of those penetrations from rebar. One of those is a jumbo that goes in and then just holes, and it's 26, 30 meters. Who knows what's even going below those 3 pieces of rebar. Absolutely insanity. So I'm gonna speak with management and see what they want us to do. No sense in getting started on passes just yet. La 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 la. Alright, so they decided in the end that they're going to go for the individual patches as opposed to a liner, for reasons we won't discuss right now. So we got stuff set up over there, got our packer ready, and we're going to go mix in here because it's cooler and then throw it outside. So let's get started, won't we? Alright, so it's been cooking. So I'm going to take it out and see the results. We did a long 1.10 meter patch over here to cover 2 holes. So we're going to deflate the pressure and get her done. I don't know if I want to put the camera here. Is that a smart idea or not? I don't know. Woo! Alright, so we're going to bring the camera over, stick it inside, and see how it came out, and then we'll measure our next ones. Alright. Okay, we're at 0 there. Let's unlock that bad boy. Gonna start bringing her down. I love that view though, right? Unbelievable. Holy city of Jerusalem. Alright, we're going down. Gotta have fun while doing this, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so let me show you what we did. I marked off on the cable. So in case we don't know exactly, that's number 1 over there inside the patch. And we're going to go number 2 and make sure that we're still inside the patch, which we are. So we definitely covered the hole. That's the end of the patch right there. And we're in about 10 centimeters. So we got them covered, and it actually looks pretty good. We're going to do a 360 rotation. We're going to do a 360 rotation to make sure that it's compressed against the wall. Nice. Right against the wall. And you can see the top part right there. Nice compression, no gap at all. We're right up against the edge there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so now I'm gonna go take off these markers that I had on the camera, and now we're gonna look for the other holes and see what size patch we gotta put in there. We gotta put, like, you know, a 30 centimeter or a meter or whatever. This is a 1.10 meter. So we're gonna take a good, careful look here. Afterwards, I'm gonna look on the footage because I did a shiuf. I did a. Hi guys, can't see me in the sun. This is terrible. I got to figure that out. But basically, I use sandpaper to sand it down, so I might miss a hole. So I'm gonna put it back on the computer and check the footage to make sure we got everything right. Everything covered. It's also bright, you know what I'm saying? We got over here, nope, nothing there. Alright. Right there, good. Nothing there either. Okay, I think we got something around here. Ah, here we go. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna mark this guy off right there. I'm gonna mark this bad boy off. I got some tape somewhere. Ha! It's in my butt pant. In my pocket. Pocket. I'm not even thinking. It's hot outside. In my butt pocket. There you go. What I do is I measure right up against there. Put a piece of tape on there. Listen guys, if this drops, that's like, it's like 9 stories down. Don't tell my mom. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, Thurgood. I can double check that we're, you see that? Piece of tape right there. Got the hole right over there somewhere, if you could see. Now I'll look for some more holes. I'm gonna see if we're gonna see if we're gonna do one at a time or a multiple holes at a time. We got another one over here. Okay, that's already a bit way here. Okay, it's already a bit of ways. That might be fun actually. Might be able to get both of them. Get my tape measure, and then I'm gonna see. We're gonna see what the distance is between the two. What is that, like 70 centimeters? Let's take a look. $70, $80. It is perfect. It's 66 centimeters. Just like our other one, 66. 70 centimeters. So I can use that packer, get a 1.10 meters. Go from here to there. All right, so we're gonna get started on that. Then we're gonna cover 4 holes today. Maybe we'll do more, we'll see. Depends when the building manager kicks us out. All right, we're gonna cut out the fiberglass. We're gonna do a double layer on this, not structural. We're gonna do a double layer where we fold it in this way and in that way. Our balloon, we already used it for 2 jobs. So we gotta take off the saran wrap and redo that. Let's get started. All right, this is what's called a combi mat. So if you look on this side, see that's matte on this side, and it's shiny on that side. The mat, it's called a combi mat because they're 2 different materials. One's fiberglass, and they sew them together. You want the matte side exposed to the chemicals and inside the sewer. So make sure that we fold it this way and not the other way. All right, now they got our sausage all saran wrapped inside. We're gonna actually throw it inside there to get the exact measurements, attach the air hose, tape off the air hose, mark it all up, and get our second repair in. All right, get her done. All right, so I marked off my 70 centimeters. So we got 1 hole, 2 holes. I marked off with a rubber band on here, rubber band on here. Our sleeve will go farther beyond that and farther beyond that. I'm gonna throw this in the pipe, and we'll be able to see with the camera where our rubber bands are. And then we'll mark it off on the camera, obviously. Our camera's in place, so get her done. right. So right now I'm basically at the top hole. So we're gonna line up the top rubber band and mark it off on the cable. We're almost there. All right, so nice. So that's the bottom hole. Let's push this back up a little bit. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna see the rubber band on my video. There we go. Now I might not see the hole because the hole might be covered by the packer, which it is. But that's fine because I already got it marked off and in place. So we're gonna, there we go. I see the rubber band. I'm gonna pull it by the wire. I'm gonna mark that off right there. Okay, so I marked off right there. Important to make it nice and tight so it doesn't slip. Bring it back down. I'm in place and double check on the camera. Yep, that we're there, exactly. The important thing is that we don't get snaggled up on each other. So we'll remove things away that we don't need. This is all tangled up, which is not good. So I'm gonna put this where it needs to be over here and untangle everything else. Right now it's a mess. All right, so we got our air hose over here on this side and we got our pull rope on that side. So I'm tangled up, as you can see. So on this side, cable's over there. When you're working by yourself, as I often do, why do you work by yourself? Why don't you get yourself a helper or something? People don't get it. I just like working by myself. You know, what's the problem? It's just my thing, you know. On the bigger projects, we get help. So you definitely want to make sure you're not tangled up, because you get tangled up, your time is ticking, especially in the summer. So we're all ready to go. I'll see you when we're done. All right, so those patches came out pretty fantabulous. We're gonna plan to come back next week to finish them off, the ones on top. Basically the first 3 floors are the most important, and then later on they're gonna figure out, make a game plan to get rid of the rebar lower down and to either line or patch the rest of those pipes. But I wanna show you another job we did earlier in the week. Man, was it earlier in the week or was it last week? I forget already. Working hard in the sun, you forget what day it is. Anyways, I'm gonna show you some video of us cleaning out some cast iron pipe. Check it out. Good morning, boys and girls. Start off another beautiful week. It's a Sunday morning, center of the city of Jerusalem. Today we got an interesting job. These guys got called. These guys didn't get called in. We got called in. Clients of ours needed to do a handicapped toilet. And they have an old cast iron line there, so they called someone with a sewer camera, and they put the sewer camera in. They said it's an old line, it's done for, can't be rehabilitated, gotta dig it up. And the guy heard about our trenchless technologies. He said, Yaakov, come over. I really don't want to dig. Tell me if there's another solution. So we went there, totally different story. I'm gonna show you what they said, show you what we said, and show you what we're gonna do. Let's get over. All right, so here we are, a little dungeon. Check this out. That's the toilet they want to hang up and connect right over here. They want to connect to this outlet over here. Now what happened is they sent a camera in there and they said it was totally gone for. So I'm gonna show you what we discovered. We're gonna put the camera inside. I'm gonna show you the state of the pipe and show you why it's not true what they said, and to show you how we're gonna fix it. So let's get the camera out. All right, so got our camera inside. Doesn't want to record. Let's double check something over here. That's right. The car was locked. All right, we're recording. So, as of now, The camera's right over there, okay? And looks pretty good, you know? It's you know, it's the old cast iron pipe, nothing extremely bad. But as we go farther in, we're gonna start seeing some dust, not dust, whatever, some cast iron on the bottom. But it's still, if I look on the top, it looks pretty decent. You're seeing all that stuff in here. All right, but we're gonna just pull it out. That's not a big problem. But as we go in, we're gonna notice something interesting. There's a color change here. It's getting damp. That's gonna be important for us. I notice some dampness right over here. I'm gonna keep going in. It's getting much damper. And then, bam, it stops right over here. So they thought this line wasn't in use. Obviously, if it's damp, it's in use. It's not just from moisture coming up from the rest of the pipe. If it's that damp and there's a clog over there, it's clearly there's some backflow. And we actually have discovered that the sinks in the renovated bathroom nearby are still connected into this pipe, not the toilets. So we're gonna get rid of this obstruction over here with our milling machine. And then we're going to check out the state of the pipe. If we decide the pipe needs to be lined, we're going to give a bid to line the pipe. Otherwise, we're going to keep it as is and get on with it. So the other company had not gone to this point on recording. The other company went like halfway through the pipe. The pipe goes from here 8 meters that way. They recorded about 4 meters. They didn't show that they had gotten to that obstruction over there. I was looking at the video, I said, hold on, I said, there's no meter counters down here. I don't see the vertical pipe. Are they trying to hide something? I don't know, man. I don't understand people. All right, let's get done with it. All right, I didn't bring my knife on me, and this is a little bit short. I'm gonna start with this guy. It's not gonna get through the clog necessarily, but at least we'll start fixing some of those shavings there. Shavings? What am I talking about? Fixing those cast iron pipe that's hanging out on the bottom. So we're gonna pull this guy out. Put this guy in. Down. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be messy. Oh, it's gonna be messy. Oh, it's gonna be messy. Oh, it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be, look at all this I've taken out so far. Got this pan over here. We're gonna have to bring a hose. Can't see myself. We're gonna have to bring a hose probably also and flush out the line as we do it. Okay, so we actually already powered through the obstruction, and I actually got past to that 4x4, 4x2Y where the sinks are attached. So now I'm gonna get a steel wire brush to clean out the pipe. And I saw that I had a fire extension hose there, a fire hose. So I'm probably gonna just blast out the rest with that. I don't want to send too much cast iron down. I don't want to clog it lower down the line. But so we're gonna use a steel wire brush to pull back as much debris as possible, and then flush the rest out, and then take a better look at the pipe, see what's going on. So we're going in the car. Almost forgot. Gotta put in my Pango. You know, gonna forget to pay for your parking. Wouldn't it be good? Get a ticket. One thing about these jobs is you're not parked right against the, where am I? You see me? I'm not parked right against the building, so a bunch of back and forth. All right, and we're good. We're set. All right, so we're gonna get two things here. Number one, this bad boy. Number two is a steel line brush. I believe it's right there. All right, you know what happened. Got the grabber out. You know why? I got my chain stuck inside. It's all good. So I got these tools. I got stuck on something. Apparently I hadn't tightened them enough, so the chain just slipped off. We got the grabber. We're gonna open up, grab on, pull it out, and hopefully see what happens. Hit record, get her done. All right, took some work, but finally hold on to the chains. I don't think we can see at this angle, but there we go. Now you can see. Okay, there we go. I got my chains. Unbelievable. Didn't tighten enough. All right, let's continue on. Continue on our mission. Alright, how's it going? Okay, so after all this extensive work, flushing out the line, going to the bathroom, also flushing out the sinks, this line actually is not going to work for a toilet. And I'll show you why. Not because the actual, not because that the line itself, the 4-inch line, isn't good. We did an amazing job of flushing out this line. Look at that. You got the full 4-inch diameter all the way. We're going to be coming up soon to the 4x4 and then 4x2 transition for the sinks. You can see that this is all totally clogged. This is the sinks right over here. On the left side over here, we're going to turn the joystick. So you can see, still got a little junk in there, but right there is where the sinks are coming from. Right there, plastic. That's for one bathroom, and the other bathroom is on the right side over here. That's the other bathroom. Can't really see it. And we keep going down, and here's two interesting points that we're going to show you. Well, this is not going to work for a toilet, but it will work for a sink. So we're going down, and what do we notice over here? We got a T over here. This is horizontal, that's horizontal, so sink water will flow that way, but when you're dealing with solids, you got to have a Y, not a T. You know, it's not going to go that way, and you're going to have clogging. Another issue we have is farther down the line. You can't see it here because I can't get my camera there, but farther down the line, it goes, look at my hands, that's nasty. I was using gloves, I'm like, forget about it at a certain point. At a certain point, the line goes to the left at a 45, and then it goes to a Y this way. I don't know if I could show that properly. It goes to 45 to the left, and then into a Y the other way. So really it wants to be going to the left, which is upstream, as opposed to the right, which is downstream. So as again, sinks will do it, but a toilet is just not gonna, it's not gonna cut it. So unfortunately, we're gonna tell them they're gonna have to open the floor, do a cordial to the exterior wall, and then tap into the main vertical. Otherwise, they're just going to have a catastrophe for disaster with backups. So we got this line pretty good, but it looks like if they're going to be running a 4-inch for the toilet, they might actually tap the sinks into there as well. So I'm going to show them what we got and move on. We got some other stuff today to do. Have a good day. All right, so we're back in the car, and it's another day also. How crazy is that? Different shirt. Just wanted to add something. we decided in the end was that since we cleaned out that pipe to its full diameter, and it looks like in good condition, so we're going to keep that. We're not going to dig up the floor right now. But we suggested, we don't do this type of work, we suggested that the last, let's say, meter or half a meter of pipe, cut that off, open the floor, core drill out to the exterior wall, and then, you know, basically getting rid of that T, putting on a 90-degree bend outside with the clean out, I guess, it's kind of high up, and then connect to the main pipe. So that's hopefully what they're gonna do. That's the plan, and see what happens. I mean, I'm not gonna see it because my work is done. My work is done. We don't do that kind of work. We just do trenchless rehab. All right, guys, peace out.